The Sennebogen 875E is a big material handler and it normally works in ports. So unsurprisingly it comes in a big box, but it does have some technical information about the real machine printed on it. Out come two big expanded polystyrene trays that are factory sealed, and after some expert knife work we can lift the lid, and there's the model which is almost fully assembled in the tray. Thankfully it's easy enough to lift out, and then what's left in the box are a couple of attachments for the machine and a pin to secure them. The review model had one very minor defect out of the box, and that was a loose hydraulic cable, but it's nothing that our old friend Super Glue couldn't fix. For the assembly there's not much to do, you just need to attach a work tool. And we'll start by stuffing the hydraulic hoses into the stick, and then offering up the connection point of the tool. To fix it in place there's no surprises, it just uses a small steel pin, which is easy to do. The metal crawler tracks look good, as does the track frame. And a nice touch is all the bolt details where the leg meets the track frame. There are access stairs which lead up to the top of the tower and they have metal handrails. And there are more metal handrails around the large and detailed cab. The cab linkage has got nice hydraulics and other cabling. And the high standard continues on the body, which has got nice paintwork and graphics. The hydraulics running up the top of the boom are very good and they have detailed connections. And the rivets and pins used at the connection points are discreet. The clamshell bucket is a nice part which is nearly all in metal, with just the silver rivets standing out a little. Also included is an orange peel grab, and that's another nice part mainly in metal. It's a big model, so let's go for a dim check, and to start with let's see how heavy it is. And on the Cranes etc. weighbridge it's over 2 kilograms or nearly 5 pounds. Let's also get the tape out and give it a check for height. And with the boom and stick folded it's 18 inches or 46 centimetres. First up we'll try out the crawler tracks, and they're too stiff to roll on a smooth surface. But if we try them out on rough terrain they will bite and roll, but still with a bit of stickiness. Yo ho ho ho, it's off to work we go, up the steps and up the ladder, and through the hinge trapdoor. One issue on the review model was how the cab didn't quite dock properly when in the parked position. But let's take a look and see how the hydraulic linkage performs. It allows the cab to reach up high and it can hold that pose. And if we move it forward it can hold that pose also. So across most of the range the rams do well, although they're a bit sticky in places. And even if you're feeling low and depressed, you can reflect that in the cab position. In terms of rotation, the 875E does well. And the only thing that might be needed is to get rid of some initial out-of-the-box stickiness. Let's now move on to the big stuff, and that's the movement of the boom and the stick. And it's a test because the reach is long and the grab is heavy. And the hydraulic rams can't quite hold an extreme pose. Something that's long and stiff but droops down can be a bit of a disappointment. But let's try some other, less aggressive poses. And here the model generally does well and can hold the poses that you set. And the overall range of movement is quite good. So you can pose the model in some realistic positions. Let's now grab the grab and have a look, and it rotates on its mounting. And the two halves open up. There's a good range of movement, so the grab opens up fully. And the rams are stiff enough so they will hold any pose that you set. But they're not interlocked, so don't expect them to open evenly. And moving to the orange peel grab, it swings, and each of the tines opens and closes separately. This is another big and impressive model of a Sennebogen material handler. It's got a high metal content, so it feels quite solid, and the overall finish and look is very nice. Most of the functionality is good enough, so if you want an impressive material handler model, this one is good enough to highly recommend.